Hi everyone, my name is Jay Sergas and I'm a licensed professional teacher. Today, I will share to you the top 5 tips on how you're going to pass the board exam. This is not only intended for aspiring teachers, but of course, to all aspiring professionals to be engineer, a nurse, a psychologist, or a lawyer, or other types of professional examination. But before I continue, I'd like to ask you guys to please click the subscribe and the bell button for you to be able to be updated on my next video and of course for the next inspiring videos. Okay, so on my next video, I will be posting 10 questions for general education. And of course, we will have a ratio on why we chose that answer. All right? So, guys, here are the top 5 tips to pass the different types of board examination. First, we have preparation. Preparation, guys. Now, according to study, there is a chance of a 90% chance of passing the board examination when you prepare yourselves. Well, way back in 2019, before I took the BLEP or the board licensure examination for professional teachers, I spent 4 months of reading materials that are related to the topics or to the subjects that I'm going to take. Okay, now I also enrolled to a review center, which is a CarePoint Review Center. So review centers like CarePoint will actually provide you handouts aside from the professional lecturers who are top notchers, all right? But of course, those handouts, they will give you that for you to study at home or and of course at your at your own convenience. So if you have free time, if you have if you're at work and doing nothing, then perhaps you can review your handouts. Okay, but of course, make sure to attend all the sessions because every session is different. We have different topics. We also have different discussions. So you pay for the review, so you have to make the most out of it. So sayang kasi yung pera, guys. Okay? Now, some of the lecturers will give you one-on-one tutorials only if you are willing to pay the extra cost. And of course, prices may vary as well. That is why I recommend that you really have to attend all the sessions that the review center will give you because it will really help you. All right? And of course, when you attend all the session, you won't miss a topic. Aside from the discussion, you'll be given handouts as well, which you can study at home. All right? So try to familiarize the keywords, but of course, do not memorize them. There are plenty of information that are available online and make sure to validate the information if you have a doubt. Look for other resources or sources and compare your answer. All right? So, um, after every session, I tend to review what I have learned from the review center every night and, of course, during my free time to make sure I understand the concept. Okay? Remember, do not memorize the answer because the questions and the answers are different from the review and, of course, from the actual board exam. You have to master the concept of identifying the right answer, which I am about to tell you on my next video. Mastering the concept helps you to identify the correct answer carefully. All right? If there's a part of the exam where you miss a thing, then the lecturer will have to ask you why, and why you did not, which part of the mock exam you did not get, so that the lecturer will help you how to identify the correct answer. Okay? Now, um, in case you miss something, then the lecturer will perhaps give you a one-on-one tutorial. Will, of course, that will come with an extra cost. Okay? Next, for the number 3 tip, we have sleep well. Sleep well. Okay? On a night before your actual board exam, make sure to get enough rest or enough sleep. Getting enough sleep helps you release tensions and worries. On my case, I slept at the hotel on a night before the exam near the venue because there was also a marathon on the next day and some roads were closed. So just to make sure I get to the venue on time. So guys, remember to get enough sleep before your examination day. Okay? Next, we have focus. Okay? Guys, focus. On your examination day, empty your mind, guys. Empty your mind from worries, anxieties, etc. Okay? Set your mind to be ready for the board examination. See to it that you are ready. Everything that you have prepared will be fruitful. So the labor will be fruitful once you pass the board exam. But of course, you really have to focus on that. Then, while answering the questionnaire, you really have to focus only in what you are reading. For example, you are reading the first question. Do not do not worry about the next, or do not think about the next question, because it will distract you. Just focus on the first question. Okay. Anyway, you will be given plenty of time to answer uh, the, the, the item. All right. So if you are doubt with the questions, just leave it blank. But of course, you have to make sure that you put a mark on it so that when you go back to that item, you can identify the item easily with the mark that you put on. All right. By the way, guys, in during the actual board examination, I think you will be given 1 hour and 30 minutes. I forgot, or perhaps 2 hours for the general education, and 2 hours and 30 minutes for the professional education, and of course, 3 hours and 30 minutes for your majorship. So that's plenty of time. Make the most out of your time. Do not hurry. Okay? When I took when I took the examination, each category, lahat ng mga kasama ko sa room, they are already finished. But me, I made sure that I used the plenty or the amount of time that was given to us. Talagang ako yung pinakahuli na nag-submit nung test booklet and the answer sheets. Okay? So remember that you have plenty of time to answer the item correctly. So do not worry about it. Okay? Next, the last but not the least, and of course, this is the most important thing that you should do before taking the actual exam. This one is prayer. Guys, prayer, guys. Um, Before anything else. Like on my preparation, every day I went to church, and I before going to the review center, I went to church, and of course I asked God uh, to grant me my wish to be one of the top 10. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to the top 10. However, God made me, God made sure that I will be able to pass the board exam and, of course, one of the passers and become a licensed professional teacher. Okay? Now, I will be sharing this with you because on the actual examination day, I brought the cross with me as big as this. And I put it inside my white shirt, which we were required to wear during the exam, the white shirt. So I had to hide it inside my white shirt. And you know what? Every time I have a question, I every time there was an unsure question, I simply touched the cross, and um, I pray that um, which one is the right answer. And if I'm not really sure about it, I have to leave it blank. Just what I said a while ago, that you really have to put a mark on it, because you have to go back once you're done with the other questions. All right. And also for each category, I had to pray using the prayer of Saint Joseph of Cupertino. Guys, it's really powerful and it's really effective. Um, I just heard it from a friend. Um, she was also about to take the exam, and when she took the exam, she prayed using the prayer of Saint Joseph Cupertino. Guys, it's really powerful. Do not forget to pray, guys. Okay, so guys, just to wrap it up, the top 5 tips on passing the board exam is: first, you have to preparation. Next is to make a list of what you need to study. Next is to sleep well or get enough rest or sleep. The 4 is focus. And of course, the most important thing is the prayer. All right, so there you go. Those are the top 5 most important tips for you to pass the board exam. So if you have thoughts, questions, and clarifications for this video, please post a comment below, and I would really love to answer them as soon as possible. And I will also be posting my email address where you can send me direct messages to my email address, and then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay? All right? So remember guys, lamang ang may alam. Alright, so that's all for today, and of course, see you on my next video. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll be updated on my next video. Bye-bye! Paalam!